Oh, that's a nice start. Okay, game is huge. Let's see. Cherry bombs. I even don't know what the cherry bombs are. Firearms. Let's see, there is equipment. Range weapon, no equipment. No. Tools? Cherry bomb, yeah. Okay. Will attract enemies and allies to its location. Green is for a stealth approach or to start conflict between different factions. Why would I? Okay. So something's making them to come to them. Okay. Not sure what, not sure where. But something does. Here was like what? Kokar. What for we need this? Already forget. Already forget. Weapon consumables, no progress, no. I say hi to you. Come. Sorry if I didn't. How are you? Yes, I am splendid. Database. Sorry. Come on. Nope. There entries. Mission activities has to be somewhere here. Collectibles. Yep. Cards. Cards. There's no cards. This is actually I'm kind of interested in. We can't really talk who stand in 16 gram scenes. Okay, this is also social class by renovating buildings. In each district, you will be able to extend your cafe, theater, or network, increasing the rent you earn every hour. Okay. Colleagues, sessions have opened rifting to unfinished simulation inside the helix, which take place across different time periods of Paris. Okay, nice. Heist. This is not for me and cognition, so. But this is I think I wanted to check. Archetype art enemies, conflict, no. I'm sure there were some characters. Why I can't find them here? Nomad. Chest. Artifact. Okay. For some reason, it's missing from here. If it's missing, then I guess it doesn't forbid me from checking out the Assassin script. Unity, Cogates. What are those for? Yeah, so they are like flags in prison. I can only just, grab them. Because we can. Nothing from there, but so fuck it. Let's just do this one. Synchronize. By the way. Yeah, Caucasians. That's what I'm interested in. Pong Rogue. I think I didn't read it. A wooden painted bridge indicated the two islets. The Pong Rogue survived the illusion, but was soon destroyed and replaced by the Pong St. Louis. Okay. I didn't see that wooden one. Notre Dame. The Paris is a foremost monument in Paris and the historic heart of the capital. Each parish is a point from which all milestones on the roads of France are measured. Built over the course of nearly a century, from 1163 to 1250, it was one of the first buildings in Europe to employ flying buttresses, which allowed for much higher and thinner walls around the choir, and the nave. The flying buttresses also provide the support necessary for the inclusion of the church's famous and answering rose windows. During the Revolution, the Great Cathedral was variously used as food storage, and the church dedicated to the cult of reason and later the cult of the supreme being. One of its greatest treasures was looted, and in 1793, an angry mob decapitated the statues of the biblical kings of Judah that at Notre Dame, mistaking them for former kings of France. Only the 10 great balls survive unscathed. This That's a good comment, yeah, I read that. Only the 10 great balls survive unscathed. The damage inflicted would not be repaired until 1845. And Louis St. Louis. The St. Louis and Saint Gilles lent their names to this church situated in the battling Rue Saint Denis since 1320. It was originally the Saint Gilles Chapel before being extended to become the Saint Louis Church, extensively and repeatedly reworked since then. Only its facade is now of an architectural significance. Journal. Hospice the Infant's Route. I think I read it just right. Place Dauphine. In 1601, Henry IV announced that the public square, tranquil and foul, would be created and given to the first president of the parliament, Achille de Harlay, who had remained loyal to Henry during the Wars of Religion. Harlay divided the square's user away from the traffic on the bridge into 12 lots in 1608. The houses built were rented by artisans, tailors, printers, booksellers, and officers of the normalized justice. Up until 1633. One of the main attractions of the square, then the clutter of little houses, was that terrestrial stage used by the famous Persian sorcerer Tabarin, Antonio Girard, who put on short Italian stage performance with his brother and the little theater troupe. His motto was, "The world is merely deceived by charlatans." Acting Tabarin, Fire la Tabarin in French, became a proverb. Concierge. The place was the seat of the King of France from the 10th century to the middle of the 14th century, when Charles V abandoned it for the law. By the early 15th century, it was primarily used as a prison. To the name concierge from concierge, keeper of the royal palace. There's a lot of prisons there. By the time of the revolution, the concierge was the main prison Paris for many. It was the last stop in execution, which earned it the nickname Chamber of the Guillotine. Concierge was also called the most lucrative Finnish lodging in Paris. Prisoners were allowed to rent a bed for. Fuck, I read it. So this was a prison. Bastille was a prison. Okay. Palaces. Louvre. The Louvre could be referred to in the plural, since there have in fact been several Louvre palaces since Philip Auguste inaugurated it as a fortress. Each new regime sought to leave its own particular mark on the edifice, starting with Charles V the Wise. France's monarchs never ceased to embellish and improve the law, which in all sense means fortified camp, and which would become Louvre. And so this varying Orbe or Shak became the largest palace in the world, expanded and improved by Francis I, who had several sobriquets, including Francis of the Large Nose, as well as by Henry II and later Louis XIV. Despite its present stature, the palace was not by French kings who, starting with Louis XV, preferred Versailles. The courtyard known as the Pavilion de Salle is overseen by a large clock. Louis XVI was the last monarch to use the palace as a household. Some songs. Yeah, we've heard it. We've heard it during play. Okay, that's all. That's all. No. Jump there. Damn, they had pretty houses. I mean, okay, pretty is like the bad's what you like, but why all stand up? I don't fucking want anything from you guys. Ignore me. Come on. This was easy, actually. Come on, this was easy, actually. Fuck. Yes. What is the difference between blue one, white one, yellow one? I think I can fast forward for these guys. Nice. I only thought to that where the arrows are. What happened? I'm in a different fucking city. Okay, so I didn't move to the... Nice. Okay, let's go and check this. What point? Let's go and check those things. If we are already here. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? How to touch it? Oh, the backhand. That sucks. Let's go there. Yep, let's go there. What's a green? Yellow? Or gold? Just after. What would I call it? Green. He's kinda sleepy, I guess. Well, I'm a good guy. Leave me, please, please. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so there's 350 instead of... Instead of 150, right? Oh. Come on, I was close enough. Okay, we made... Fuck! We are fucking golden. Nice. But probably there's nothing great. I have no idea who this is. And why would he be closed? 86. Whatever the currency was, livres, no, those livres. It wasn't worth it. Definitely not. Finally. Okay, there's nothing else worth to check out, so let's go and travel to to Paris. Explore the Cafe Theatre. Arno has been given stewardship of Cafe Theatre and Homosense Intelligent Gathering Corporation. Explore the building and let know what can be done to improve it. Of course, it's good.
Something I can help you with?
What is this place?
It connects to the sanctuary. Less flashy than the Sainte-Chapelle entrance, but we own the building. Used to be part of our intelligence network. But the place has fallen on hard times.
How can I help?
I'll keep an ear out for any opportunities that come up. You might also speak to the Intendant about renovating the building itself.
I'm not exactly flush with coin just now.
Any revenues the cafe generates are yours to do with as you see fit. The money is deposited in the chest in the study, and the more improvements you make...
The more revenue.
Quite. You might also find that expanding our reach into other districts will pay dividends.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Did I know? And I fucking nailed it. Okay, Cafe Theatre. Opened on Isle St. Louis in 1793. The Cafe Theatre was one of Paris' premier coffee houses for decades. Intellectuals, poets, philosophers, and actors flocked to its tables, and the salon was a center for political debate and discussion. Over the years, though, cafes like the Café Procope gradually supplanted it in prominence. By the 1790s, Cafe Theatre was a shabby random place more like to host a second-rate bawdy comedy show than a passionate debate. It experienced a resurgence during the Revolution and even opened several satellite locations around Paris and remained a fixture of the city intelligentsia through World War I. Yeah, the old one. New outfit. What's this? Oh yeah. Half of this I forgot or didn't pay attention. What's that? My contacts. No contacts. Collect the money. I do it on 20.
Good turnout today.
What the fuck? Only this much? Okay, so I need to collect mementos to make better cafe field missions, social club owl, renovations. What's mementos? Mementos, what's mementos? Challenges, no. There's new something, right? We outfit, new one. Go Edwards. So I don't know what we got there. I'll leave it as it is. Mementos, we wanted to check what's a memento. Okay. Gameplay. It's advanced stuff, it's cover to cover. Okay. Like with mementos, no way there would be any mementos thing, no way. Archetypes, no way. Factions. Conflicts. Fiat, or maybe there's something about this. Top. Read points, mementos. No collectibles, artifacts, chests, no 1 point, sync point. What the hell are mementos? Again, they thought that